This is about my third cast. I released a 4-incher. This one's a little bit better, but not a lot. But it's pretty easy fishing. Oh, and it's a rainbow. Thank you. Well, last time we were here, all we did was catch brook trout. The little one is a rainbow too. That's a nice bad fish, about a foot long. So another cast later, here's another decent little rainbow. Boy, it's amazing. Yep, very pretty. Thank goodness we like your rainbow. We do. We take good care of you. Well, it's bizarre. I'll bet I had 50 strikes in this pool. It's just amazing water. None of them were big. I quit taking pictures finally. Here's what's doing the damage. It's a little black WRS with kind of a natural wing. It's also got some foam in it, so it floats better. But we're kind of into beetle ant season right now, so I think that's doing the job today. It's been a bizarre day so far, but I've had 100 strikes. Haven't released more than 10 fish. I've played some, keep losing them and keep missing those strikes. I don't think they're striking short. I don't know what's going on. It's very interesting though. The fish are in a feeding frenzy right now. They know fall's coming, so it's probably going to be great fishing all the way through September or whenever we end up stopping. Hopefully I'm going to make a few more connections before the day's done. Oh, finally got a brookie. I don't mean to be discouraging of them, but I'm glad we had more rainbows today. Maybe we can get a cutthroat one of these minutes. Thank you, Mr. Creek. Another rainbow. Or a cutbow. Most of them have been cutbows. This one's, I think, a pure rainbow. I want to catch a cutthroat and a brown. Let's see what happens. Sue's opted out of our Sunday afternoon experience this week. We're headed back to a weird place on the Arkansas, very upper Arkansas, where kind of fish a braid that split off from the main stream. There's not a lot of water in it last time I was here, but there were a lot of fish in it, so we'll give it another try today and see what happens. Well, I've got to admit, this is an awful lot of fun. These fish aren't big at all, but they're scrappy and it's just fun catching them. And we got another brown. Oh yes, or is it? Wait, let's look. Oh, we won't hold still. Yep, another brown. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Getting a little larger, not much. This guy took it under the water. He's probably 10. The last fish was a brook trout, but it wasn't in spawning plumage yet. So let's get this little guy on hook too. It's amazing. Any little piece of holding water. Just a tiny little braid. They're fun. Thank you, Mr. Brown, again. You're making my day a happy one. Goody, we finally sneaked a foot longer out. Oh, nice fish. That's a dandy. Pretty brown from this little pool up ahead. Another fish, nice fish from there, but it's got me hooked up. I don't know if it's still on. I'm gonna have to get in the water and snag myself. It was a good foot long too. This is interesting. This is where they separate. They've separated into a bunch of braids here. And here's a brookie finally. This one, as you can tell, is in spawning colors. Very pretty. Comes our Labrador Aussie Shepherd. At least she thinks she is. She loves the water. We're finally on the main stem. Above where it splits into braids. And I'll have to admit, I am not having a lot of success here. I'm going to finally turn to a double dry fly, one with rubber legs and one with a black body, and see if we can do any better. I've had a few strikes on the surface and released a couple of 6-inch fish, but boy, it's been rugged here. It's been restructured, but the stream's flowing too quickly, and in all honesty, the water's way too shallow everywhere. So let me give this another try, and we'll probably be done shortly. Well, the big rubber leg finally woke up a brown. It's not huge, but it's better than what I've been catching. Ooh! Yep, it is a brown. Yeah, he's about 10 inches. We'll hope we can find a couple more before we leave. Louie's wondering what I'm doing. Okay, this is what the issue is with this water. You know, you've got a nice undercut bank over there, but the water's flowing through it so swiftly, nothing's going to stay there. A rainbow might, but a brown sure isn't. Get up to the head of the eddy here, which would normally hold fish, and it's, you know, a foot deep. I've had a couple strikes in here, but not much beyond that. So this is kind of the issue with this stuff. I know they've restructured it well, but I'm not sure how many fish it's going to hold. Maybe this pool up ahead, which is a little slower and maybe a little deeper. It's been a very interesting day. All those braids are full of fish. Any place there was a little bit of holding water, there was a fish holding there. And they were actually bigger than the ones I hooked out in the main part of the river. So it's fun here. This is kind of a special place. There just aren't a lot of people and not much sign of people here, so we'll definitely be back again. I'm not sure this section of the Arkansas, however, is ever going to be as good a producer as it is elsewhere. The holding water is just not good, so we'll find out eventually. Maybe another couple of years we'll try it again.